Ridiculous. Woo. Now I'm really sweating. I tell you what, stress sweat. Jeez. How's everyone doing? Do you hear me? Things coming through? Get some thumbs up if you actually see me here now. I had like 9 people in here, but my lagging, I lost some. Whew. What we think, guys? Can you hear me? Now I don't even know if you can hear. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, see if I'm connecting with y'all. Yeah, here I am. Sorry. Whew. Man, gotta love that. Jeez. Type louder. Let's just see who we have in here. We have Ryan. What's up, Ryan? And Carol, thank you. Jeff, J&V, Rock Rescue, Tog. Who else we got up in this place? You patient, crazy people. Love was in here. I know that. Ma stopped in for a little bit, but I was lagging. She had to bail. Go see what else Lapidary Dave is selling. I'm not even going to keep up with what you guys are keeping yourself going. Man, I'm sorry. Yeah, breathe. I'm trying. I'm high anxiety as it is. You guys know that. So that in these moments like this, I just absolutely freak out. There was really a moment there that I was thinking about absolutely just bailing and just going, forget the whole thing. What I realized happened somehow or another, but my auto rotate on the phone was turned off. So it was not automatically switching when I turned the phone over. Whatever. So yeah, I'll take a breather. Yeah, I'm going to need that breather. Oh my goodness. And not only that, right before that little flub trying to get in here, I had been running around. My family was going to a show. So I literally hopped in the shower at 4:55, I think it was. And so it was like 4:59 when I got out, rinsed off, was running down here to get on here, sweating already. And then this happened. So starting to cool down. Thank you, love, for hitting that like button. I'm going to take that minute again to breathe. And what are we going to do today? Mostly focused on Thundereggs, probably. I have a lot of my dailies still. Sorry, sweating it still. I have a lot of my dailies. I had kind of sorted them out in different status where most of them were decent polish, and then some were still scuffed up when I looked at them, and I wanted to put more polish on them. But I just kind of brought everything in. We'll go through some of those dailies first. Then I have some randoms. If we still need to keep working through stuff, I have plenty of pre-cut that isn't necessarily polished. But that is kind of an experiment for me anyways, because I'm spending all this time polishing some of these out. But sometimes it seems like you guys pay me just as much when I don't polish them. I just put some water on them and you love them and then you take them. So I have to figure out what it's worth for me to do that. But, now I'm just going blah, blah, blah to make myself relaxed. Hey there, Tomcat, Mr. Josh. Nice to see you. Just balancing myself out after my fumbled start. What was I going to tell you guys? So, your time is valuable, Fred. Yes. Charge for it. I know. I understand that. I'm trying to find my place, Ma. That's kind of why I still do the $5 auctions for the most part. Jeff says, well, we don't have smell-o-vision, so the shower could have waited. Yeah, I appreciate that, but I had to feel comfortable. I was really trying to crank out more Thundereggs before, So I was out there polishing. My arms were dusty, red faced from the mask going around here, and my hair was whiter than it is now. Right, Ma? I get that. But, you know, Ma, your stuff is on another level than mine. So, but what I was going to, oh, you know what? My phone's nice enough to tell me that I'm going to run out of power. That would have been a lovely next thing, wouldn't it have? That would have been perfect. So, there's kind of a halt on some of this pet wood because I'm kind of in love with pet wood now. I used to like pet wood, thought it was kind of cool. Then I started seeing some people that had mad love for it. And so I looked at it closer and I was like, yeah, pet wood is pretty cool. Now I have all this pet wood and I did a thing. I started cutting it, some of this white crusted stuff, and my mind is like, boom. I can't sell some of this anymore. I have to cut so much of it before I can sell it because I want to know what's inside. Let me give you an example. So some of the first people that bought from me on that first round or so bought, sorry, let me get this straight. I don't have it straight. Oh, I know why. Sorry. Let me get this here. You'll be with me. Okay. Pet wood, right? All encrusted in white. Had no idea what was inside. And I started selling people those pieces. Kind of like something like this. Right? And then I did the thing. I cut one. And this is what I ended up with inside. And yeah, I'm just talking right now. That's how it's going to go. Then we'll get started. Ready? Check that out. That's the inside of a piece of pet wood. It's almost like a carnelian, and it actually is translucent. Let me see. Well, you can't see it right now because I don't have a bright enough torch. But check that pet wood out. Right? And so here's the inside. And I have some other pieces with this orange and all kinds of crazy insides. But come on. How can I just sell this stuff with the white crust and not take the time to cut it and see what's going on inside? No way. I am now hoarding the pet wood until I cut it. Oh my gosh, you guys, you don't even know. Where's my other tote here? Let me give me a second. Give me a second. What I do with it? Actually, I'll wait till I turn you guys around and I'll come back in here with this. But I cut some other slices too, and yeah, it's pretty much just it's on another level. I gotta find it. Hold on one second. Man, I don't know what I did with anything today. Oh, it's right behind me. That's why. I have boxes and totes and boxes everywhere. Okay. So, yeah. So I did some stuff like, okay, here's another. See? White. Here we go. And none of this has been polished. I'm just like started going cut crazy. Look at that. Oh, this is bad. You can't really see here. See my face more. But check that out. Come on, you guys. How could I sell that as mystery rock if it's looking like that on the inside? No way. Right? Some horizontal slabs. Yeah, this stuff is nuts. Having all kinds of fun cutting this stuff. Yeah, and this is going to be a little rock show before we get started. Oh yeah, check the centerpiece of that. Check this out. Look at that beautiful white opal on the inside. I'm not keeping up with chat at all. I'm just having fun showing you rocks, by the way. Hey, that looks like a wolf, doesn't it? That actually does look like a wolf. That's crazy. Steve, what's up? Okay. So I probably should have kept up with chat, but like I told you, I was just easing myself into some fun. And all of that pet wood will be for sale. I just haven't decided how I'm doing what with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And I have so much of it. It's crazy. Yeah. Having fun though. What's up there, Uncle Doug? I will scroll back just a minute, not to keep up with chat, but just to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Nah, I think we got y'all. All right. So should we start playing? Let's see. Oh, my phone is doing let's see. Can I turn down? Let's see. I might be able to. Hold on. I'm doing things. Trying to turn down my notifications. You don't need doing that all the whole time. All right. Ugh. What a day. What a day. Oh my gosh. Whew. I think I'm going to lose some weight on this one. Just sweating out of stress. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Let's pretend like I know what I'm doing here. So, like I said, let's pretend. Okay. I am going to flip you all around. Boop. Yep. All right. Okay, see, I'll expect my phone to fall down any moment. This tripod that I have is absolutely a piece of, and need to get something better soon. Doug's glad to be home after all that work out there. It's lovely to take trips, but it's very nice to get back home, isn't it, Doug? All right, so these are all in just random order as far as days, other than no. Hey, you know what? Why don't we just start here? Is this historical? I don't know. See that? That's day one of my attempted 365-day Thunderegg adventure. This is where it started. Day one with this little mossy dude. Yep. That was a long time ago, I tell you what. I really wish I would have made 365, but for my sanity, I had to move on. I'm just going to move this over here to get a little bit of height on it. You can't see that one, but it's reflecting. So we got those two little mossies. Our day one. We might as well get this thing started. And let's just go. Let's get up close on one of these. Ooh, my hands are shaking from my moments of stress. I can feel it. And look at they're sweaty too. It'll be good once we get flowing here. My day one. I forget how many days I made it. 268 or something like that. Love will give me $5 for it. The historical start. We don't have very much longer, but we'll get that one started. Love may just be taking that one home. Carol saying breathe. Thank you, Carol. caring for all, and I appreciate it. I'm going to put a stop on this one. And then I'm going to refresh. Deep breaths, you mean? Not just breathing. Okay. Thanks, people. Man, I didn't even have to pay for this counseling session either. Freebie. That's going to be love for $5. Thank you, my friends. All right. Now I just got to locate where everyone is again. Get my bearings with all that. Sorry, you'll have to bear with me. I know I had it. Oh, man. I'm going to have to work for it, aren't I? Okay. All right, fine. I got one right here ready made. Sorry. I just had to catch up with myself. We'll go down there. All right. Woo! Carol says I'm good at advice, but bad at helping myself. I get that too. For sure, love. I'm here to support. I'm here to support all of you, but definitely, if anyone ever needs me, I will be here for you. And I try to find that balance because I don't want to pry. You'll tell me what you want to tell me, and I'll just send the best energy and love I can out there for you. Okay, so I'm just grabbing from the top. This is my day 83. Nope, day 163. I crossed out 83. I must have reused this bag. Day 163 looked a little something like this. It's one of the things that I do that not everyone else does, it seems like. Often people will work towards looking at the flat side of a Thunderegg, like something like that, and you might cut it through the middle. Whenever I get a outside window that's flat like this, I often like to cut it vertically because then you get all that light through it, and that makes me happy. So that's day 163. Did I see some waffles? Slip McWaffles in the house. Yay. What's up there, McWaffles? We're going to go $5 and start on this one too. Then I'll grab a couple over here that'll excite you. Get you guys all fired up. I'm going to bounce around. Hey, Slip, I barely knew this was going on, man. Okay, give me a moment and I'm going to start this one. Okay. Well, I'm glad you showed up, man. It was very much last minute, and there's a lot of other people doing stuff today, it feels like, but, I found the moment. My wife, Angie, said, you know what, we're all going to play. If you want to do something, go ahead and do it. Right? And I'm almost at 1,500 subscribers, and I'm going to do a celebration here soon. I wanted to do 1,000, and that went by really fast, and I thought 1,250, that's a weird number, but let's do it, and that went by boom. So 1,500, I got to do something for 1,500. What's up there, Addie? Nice that you're in. Oops, my My tripod's falling over again, I told you. It's kind of like actually taped down, which is sad because it's not really working. I might have to figure out something else. Oh, you know what? I need a rock. Who knew I would have a rock around here? Slip says 5, and I'm just gonna. Oh yes, for sure. When I'm showing you like this, it's a pair. Then, then yes, it's going together. Some of them are singles just because of the way I shaped them, but this one, yes. Bam! You actually get this, I think. So I'm gonna hit that stop because it's been actually over a minute. So it probably slips coming in to slip me a 5. Yep, there we go. Oops. See if I can sell enough of these Thundereggs to make some money. There's someone in Portland, which is a couple hours drive for me, and if I can pull it together, they have a buffer for $250. I'm not sure if it's a Covington or if it's one of the Richardson Ranch ones, but it's a nice big buffing wheel with leather and all of that. And so I just might be able to pull getting that piece of equipment. There's McWaffle. But we'll see. I gotta pay other stuff too. These people who are selling me the wood actually want to get paid some. Okay, here's one. This one is, I think, very sick. I did not take it past the beginning polish, but I'm going to show you it anyways because. Got some mossy life down there. Beautiful blue pool with the black lines. I bet that's probably black light reactive. And it sits like that. Yep. I'm curious actually. Where's that black light? I have this feeling. Who gonna feel it? Holy smokes. That I was not expecting. I'm like, I almost peed myself. That's nuts, yo. Wow. Sorry, I got a little bit stunned there. I had no idea to expect that. Glad I showed you that. Glad I got to see that. Wow. Dang. Dang. Wow. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time and then we're going to get that one going. Holy smokes, that was sick. Yeah. Yeah, and I put some work into that one. I probably should be starting at more than $5, but I have faith in y'all. So let's see what you can do for me. Give me a second, and I'm hitting that start. There we go. Almost looks like eyes with the nose there. Doug will give me 5 for it. Anyone else? Anyone else? It's very, very pretty. There you go, Carol. Now that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I was very fond of that. And then once it was glowing like that, holy moly, that's fire. I think we got about another 15 seconds. All right. Well, let me put a blew my mind and I lost my bid. We're gonna put a stop in that. What up, one of a mine? Glad you could stop in. And after that refresh, that is Carol for 20. Nice. And this one is not one of my dailies. It's just one. So let me see. Oops, I did not push that. It was. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's check out this one right here. This is also one that I haven't fully done yet, but look at. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's pretty good though. It's pretty smooth, other than my wet fingerprints. Water lines, a little bit pinkish. Floating opal up in there. That was just the natural. It was cut that way. That's a cool one. That is a nice one. I love the colors, this purpley pink hue to it. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. I'm out of control. All right, so let's go. $5 start. And where's Jeff? I don't know. There's a lot of people doing things today, so he could be bouncing around anywhere. There's Jeff. That was great. Jeff says 10. Doug went 5. Doug went 15. Yeah, it's very soft pastel look. Not harsh colors. Where's Waldo? Carol's in at 25. Thank you, Carol. What do we got? We've got it's about 20 more seconds or so. I'm glad you guys are here to hang out with me today. I really appreciate it. I can use this. Doug looks at a pile of blue forest, does not need more rocks. Stormy. Okay, sorry. I got to put a stop. I'm glad you guys are so flexible with me because I can't keep up with anything. And after that refresh, I'm pretty sure that's Carol at the 25. It is. It is Carol at the 25. Bam. Oops, knocking the camera around. I got some cool. Let's see. Everyone who's in here, I love and loves me. So I will talk about my 1,500 giveaway, or 1,500 subscriber celebration. I am looking to. I've cut 15 Thundereggs and I'm going to polish up, and I'm going to give those 15 away. I'm going to do at least one grand prize where I'm going to offer someone either a QEP tile saw from Home Depot, because I actually like it better than the tile saws from Harbor Freight. And if you have a saw already, then see, this one I didn't polish all the way out either. It's got some interesting stuff going on in there. If you already have a way to cut, then I'm gonna do about the equivalent of $100 worth of rough rock. So I'll throw some Thundereggs in there and some other good goodies in there to cut, or the saw. And then I'm just going to try to fill time with a bunch of other aimless giveaways. Who knows what else I'm going to do in between there? Maybe a Q&A, that kind of thing. Okay. 1,500. Woo woo. Yep. And I'm at like 3,400 watch hours. So another like 600, a little less than 600 that I have to do before I get to the 4,000 of monetization stuff. Even though I'm not really tripping on the monetization too much. I don't expect to make much money off of that. This is where it is the rocks. Me selling the rocks is really where I'm making the money to keep myself going. Anyways, I'm talking. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see. We're going to start this one at $5 also. Oops. I think that one could turn out a little nicer, lose some of that frost off of it, if it was put another hard polish on it. But I think I got up to, I think I went 180 or somewhere right around there. I don't know. I don't really remember. I've been hitting my polishing arbor a lot over the last few days because I've been doing a lot of cutting and polishing. So I've kind of started getting down some of my some of the pattern. I'm partially dry polishing on the arbor and wet polishing. Trying to find that combination. Rock Rescue's in at 10. Let me show you what you're getting there, Rock. Because I'm actually was staring off at the wall while I was talking. No problem. I'll definitely let you know when I'm doing it. And what I'm going to end up doing is actually I took this hint from J&V when he did something pretty cool like this, but even bigger. But anyways, I will just end up having it sent directly from Home Depot to your home so that I don't have to pay for shipping, that kind of thing. So I'm going to put a stop, and I think it's Rock Rescue, but we are going to see. Yeah, I don't know about you, Addie, though. That's a that one will have to be something probably different. But we run on 220. Yeah, that I think I'm gonna have to probably keep it US. But you know what, Addie, if you or Kiersey are the only two outside the US that I ship to, if you guys win, then for you guys it'd be best to accept the $100 worth of rough Thundereggs and other stuff, is how I would go with you guys. So yes, thank you. That was Rock Rescue 10. Thank you by Love saying sweet. So that's $10 for Rock. All right, let me throw this one in a baglet. Okay. Where are we? Rock Rescue. Rock Rescue. Feels like it should be like the start of a action movie. Okay, let me just get into the baggies again. Oh, I have two. Day 2 is right next to day 1. Isn't that amazing? All right, this was my day 2. Very unique. Right off the bat, when I started cutting Thundereggs, I was like, oh, wow, this is different. Kind of a mossy. These ones kind of took a decent polish for my day 2. Actually, I put a little more energy on these ones than I did as I got further down because I started getting tired. All right. So let's get day 2 going. Let's just get it rolling. And it looks like Love jumped in there with 10 already. Not messing around. I like that one. It counts. The first time it counted. Yeah, it's got a really pretty transition. And then the contrast between the yellowish orange, I'm probably yellow, against the green blue. Yeah, it's pretty. Ooh, thank you guys. Carol's in at 15, Love's in at 20. If it was morning time, I'd be seeing It's a Beautiful Morning. What do we got here? We got about another 15 seconds. Doug says, wait, love, I thought you were red. Red? Red? Okay. Love says, I'm all things. Okay, let me hit a stop on that. And then we will refresh. Yes, Heinz Mustard Jasper. That's the best stuff to put on your burger there, Doug. So that was 20 for Love. And gifting half to Doug. Okay, we can do that. Just give me a moment. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Just moments of notes. Trying to keep myself in better. Okay, so making all these notes to Doug F. Gifted. See, I talk out loud. I know you guys know this by now. From Love. All right. And that. And that. So let's see. Love's gonna get that. We'll go in here. And then this is day 2. I forgot to put that on there. Thank you for your patience, my friends. That goes in Doug's. This goes into Love's. All right. Love and Sir Dougie. Where you be, Doug? Right there. Almost had to get up. That would have just been a darn shame. All right. Let's see. Who's next? I feel like... Of course, I'm not missing anything. I'm just looking for stuff. Okay, well, I didn't take these ones very far, but some Red Hots. And with these Red Hots, you definitely need to go in on them to get those details because they are almost like a spotted little sandy thing with the little white duties in there. Little white spots. Almost poppy. Yeah, it's got some fractures in it, unfortunately. This one, let's see. That's not a bad piece. This one's fractured up. It is a pair, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm only going to do 10 on that one because of that fractured upside. The redder, the better. I do these ones up a little bit higher just because I paid up for the rough material from the start. So, and a lot of these I will hit at 15, but that's got some fractures. So we are going to go right now. And I'm also going to zoom that way. Nice banding right in there. Doug will do the 10. I have one other red hot that's got a little bit of polish on it, and most of the other ones are really rough. I probably got about 30 of them cut here, though. And I'll sell them if you want to go at them, but I haven't put any energy in them. I'll get that other one ready. The other one's got poiple. Poiple, I said. Poiple. Gonna go about another 10 seconds. And then oh, Fred, let's see the polished and all the red babies. You can't afford it, man. You can't afford it. Okay, let me hit a stop here. I think that's gonna be Doug's. All right. Refresh on that. I mean, we can go down the red road, you know, and in indigenous speak, that's actually a really good thing. The red road is the road of honor, the choices that you make that are good for community and yourself. It's called the red road. Give to love. Oh, I see. Okay. That seems like a Uncle Dougie thing to do. So what I need to do is, once again, a little tag here so I keep track of who pays, who keeps. Okay. So I'm just going to put this in here. Thank you. Here, I'm going to put these ones up here. You can start looking at them. Yeah. Stay. Woo! There we go. Okay. Gifted from Doug. Then over here. $10 red hot. All right. So that goes in there. It goes into Love's space here. Boom. And then Doug just gets a tag. Doug. Right on the outside of the box. Keeping track, my friends. Keeping track. Okay. Let's take a peek at this one. Let's bring that in. See all the spotting in them when you look at them close? Fortunately, produced some heat fractures there. Grinding it further down would help, but that's probably a long way to do that. Right. And then this guy. There's small agate, and it's a pretty one right in here. Small agate. Let's go. You know what? I don't even know why. 10's a solid number, but I'm going to do 8 for this one. Just because the agate is somewhat small, and there's some fractures in it as well. So, let's just go with it. I'm being silly, picking numbers out of my ears. Out of my head. That sounds better. They are beautiful, though. I really do love them. But I got some killer Malawis and some other stuff, baby Malawis, that I need to get to you guys, too. Slip will go 8. All right, I am going to get in a bag and then look at what I'm going to show you next. Let's see. Am I going to stick with the reds? Like I said, I didn't polish them up. I didn't do a lot of the polishing up on these, but I'll show you. We could venture, and then you tell me what you think. We'll see if anyone's grabbing them up right. Doug, our bestie, rocks from Fred with the red and blue, and it's my favorite. It's right near my bed. Oh, that's sweet. So let's just go ahead and do a stop for that one. Yep. And that's probably going to be Slip. Sir Waffles. Okay. Yep. Boom. Okay. I am going to end up grabbing some of these unpolished Red Hots, and I'm going to put some mineral oil on them to give them a little show, and then we'll decide if you guys are willing to make it worth the while. Me selling them without polishing them. Honestly, I love to see them come to polish, but if you buy them before I polish them, then I'm pretty darn happy, because that's just that much less work I have, and I have, like you all probably do, so much that you could polish. so much that you could polish. Okay, slip. Oh, where? Okay, right up in there. All right. So let's do this. I am going to try not to get the roughest ones, because some of them did kind of bounce around a bit. That one's not bad. That one's, see, there's like, okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself as I'm working my way out through this. Okay. So this is what I'm looking at, by the way, guys. I got a lot of these pre-cut, but right now, without any polish on them, this is what they look like without anything on them. But and then this is what they look like when you start getting a little bit of polish on it, but I didn't complete that. Here's another one that was on its way nicely. You see there's still scuffs right up in here. And this is the other side of that one. I did not even touch it. So if you guys want better looking pieces, you might want to wait till I get them polished. Or you're taking them home and you're polishing them. But you know, so we look, I mean, they are gorgeous though. You can't quite tell, but that's a nice purple in there. Let's see. I'm reading some of this stuff here. Having a saw is more than half the battle, right? Okay, so, let's just do this. Let's start with these ones that are partially polished. Still putting some mineral oil on them because you all know that they're not top notch right now. But I want to give you an idea where they're going. Speaking of fire and flames. So we got that. Oh, yeah, that can happen. I'm supposed to try to remember. I've watched other lives slip, and I watched them remind people to refresh. It helps. Let's see. We also have, that was the one that I was saying is starting to get a nice rounded polish on this one, but it's got a fracture, so it needed some work. I'm just kind of just giving you an idea of what we got here. I should just drop them all in the water. This one can be on the way to be something pretty cool. Right? So I got 3 laying there. Got this other one that I was showing you that's purple. There's 4 of them. Let's see what else we have that's worth looking at. I see oohs and ahs, so there's some that get some orangey stuff going on too. Not like carnelian orangey, but let's see, we got little double that's got quartz wrapped with some like orangey stuff, and then you got another quartz center there. But rough they are, rough. Unfortunately, this one's got a crack right down the middle, but or fracture. So what do you think, guys? Do you want to try to get at some of these right now before polishing? If I see some thumbs up, then I'll do some. I don't know which one's the Jemmy one there, love. Here's another one. You know what? Let's just stop here. I got one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them laid out right there. Let's just go ahead and attack those ones, see if they go anywhere, and then see where else we go, because we barely touched any of these dailies yet. So let's start with, what do we got? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since I haven't done any work on them, I'm going to start these. I did a little work on a couple of them, but not finished. Let's just do these at 5. Let's just go. Oh, I see. You're saying lower left pair. Well, I missed them all up now. I'm just doing all these at $5 each. And let's just get them moving. See if anyone wants them. I'll show them as I'm going them. My belly just went. Oh yeah, Resort Dog. I know they give away their stuff pretty much every month, right? I've tried to be on there too, but I just never catch up. No worries if there's no one wants to bid on these. I'll just keep working them to the nice polish, and then we'll do them up some other time. Ooh, Slip says 103. He's been doing some additions. I like it. See, that's a guy who knows what happens up in this house. Rock will do $5 for it. And we're just about there anyways on that one, Rock. So you're just going to rock away with it. Sorry. All right. Yep. And we got that refresh. So it's Rocks. Awesome. So on that note, since Slip is keeping track, Let's see, 5 for rock. Rock rescue. Oh, there we are. All right. Let me look into my pile of fun. How about... Yeah, I'm just looking about what I'm going to give away to y'all. I'm kind of missing a box. Oh, I know. It's under the other box. Okay. I'm looking for something with a little bit of red. Is what I'm hoping for here. You know what? I got a lot of smalls, so let's just do a little bundle. Okay. Sorry, my friends. I'm not finding anything outstanding at this particular moment, so I want to give you a little handful. Okay. I don't know what this is all about, but this is what I'm doing. Yeah. You got that piece. Just some little bits and pieces of some interesting things with a little bit of reds and oranges. Yeah, why not? Little specimen pack. Let's see, how much is that anyways? So I know what I'm giving you. Yeah, let's call it 5 ounces. All right. I am picking a number. What do we have in here? We have 15 people. I'm almost at 1,500 people. So let's keep a tight line. Let's do between 1 and 150. Giveaway. Go. And I'm writing down my number. You guys spit out your number. Actually, I'm going to use one of these tickets. And I'm going to circle. Okay, that's the number I'm going with. It's right behind there. My dog's insisting I cook. Thanks, Addie, for the like button reminder. So Addie's right in with 32, Rock 71, Slip for 143, Carol 123. I'm going to go ahead and bag this up. Call it 5 ounces. Mix. I don't know what I'm calling them, but they're freebie. Got Doug in at 51. Give it a little bit more time in case there's some laggers there. Not ligers. I don't think there's any ligers out there. More beverage. Oh, Kiersey. Did Kiersey just jump in the house or has she been here? I feel like I missed saying hi if she was. Oh, yeah, she must be coming just in time then because everyone's saying hi. Cool. I'm glad you were able to play. Awesome. Well, I think we'll put a stop because I think after Kiersey, that was probably everyone's numbers. And the number that we have today, I circled 51. And it looks like that's Mr. Uncle Doug. Mr. Uncle Doug. Exactly on the 51. Doug wins. On the button, brother. The mojo is back. Yes, sir. Woo! Right? You need one of these. That was a knockout. Like, we'll see what happens with the fights tonight. I'm not a big fan of McGregor, but you know he's been out for 5 years, so he's coming back to fight Holloway in a UFC match tonight. I'm looking forward to the results, although I don't pay to watch UFC. So let me put Doug on there so I remember what I'm doing. Doug, right up there. Is that on Netflix, love? No, I think it's on Paramount Plus. It's kind of free. It's not a pay-per-view. I'm just more curious about the results. I'd like to see Max Holloway win, but you know, Connor's got a lot of money behind him, and that means a lot when you come to preparation. You can have, yeah. But hey, we've all seen Rocky IV. You know, you can just run through the snow. You don't have to be connected to machines to make yourself the badass winner, right? Yeah, he does slip. Yeah, now to see if he uses it. Sometimes that benefits, but sometimes it doesn't. But no one should be breaking his leg with a kick, that's for sure. All right, so let's get a couple of these Red Hots back up on stage. Let's see. Sorry, taking 1 second here. I had to refresh. My screen was doing a little something weird. There you go. Feeling better. So this is the really rough one. This one's starting to turn out to something nice. All right. I think, yeah, I said I was doing $5 on all these. So let's just keep it that way. All right. Let's just go. Another one? Another one. I get another Rayquaza? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to start a collection up on this mother. That's cool. Thanks, Slip. $5 in there. Well, that's clicking. I'm going to keep hydrating. So Slip knows about Rayquaza. See, I was gifted this by Danny. And so I guess I'm going to get another one coming. Look at that. Nice VMAX. All pure and pretty. Yeah. Cool. Doug went 6, Slip went 7, and I think I'm supposed to probably put a stop. I got squirreled. I got requased. Let me hit a refresh after that stop. I think it'll be 7 for slip. Yeah. Kiersey, you still have some of the kids' Pokemon cards. There's some crazy ones in there. People still pay up for some of that. It's nuts. All right, we got 7, and we got slip. And what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these ones. I didn't know which one was the gemmy one that Love was interested in, but we're just going to get through those. And then, yeah. And then we'll see what else is in my daily baggies. So there's that one. It's a double. Definitely be better after that polish. Clean it up. Let's just keep them going. And we'll just go now. Football cards and baseball cards. I think some of them are hot, but I think that there's only certain ones. There's huge collections out there that for the most part don't have a lot of value, but then there's specific ones that you hit and it's nuts. Love's in at 5 on that one. Everything for me is almost always about making money. I pretty much buy something it's because I expect that I can turn it around some way. I've been that way since I was a little kid, and I used to collect nuts and bolts and washers out of the gutters of the streets and put them in jars and have garage sales, and crazy people that thought it was just cute that I did that would buy jars full of rusty washers and nuts and bolts. I've always had the entrepreneur spirit. So I am doing a stop on that. And I think that is, oops. I actually wasn't sure if I was. Did Rock jump in there at the last second and steal that away? Oh, Rock did with the little $7 snipe there. All right. Well, that hit Rock's bucket. Rescue's a ninja. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay. We'll go with this little guy. Got some dirty. You can see it's still white in there. Needs to get cleaned out because of all the dust of starting the polish. Little geode. $5 start. Got a little bit of purple running up in here on that top half. Hey, Randy. How's it going? Not sure if I know you unless you popped in once before, but not a regular. These particular Thunder Eggs here are from Mexico. They're well, they're called Red Hots, common name, but I think they're called Barango or something like that. Barango. All right. So we are saying stop because everyone wants love to get this one. Jimmy. All right. That's how it goes. So, Randy, welcome, first of all. Thank you for coming in. What I'm going to tell you real quick, as soon as I put this thing down, there we are. I'm going to show you this back here. If you're interested in purchasing anything, first of all, what I generally do are auctions. I start most of my stuff out at $5 and let it go from there. There's a few things that I had to pay up more for the rough material before I cut them, so I have to make that up. So I started up a little higher. But and why do I see? Wait, I saw some things. So Faith said, "Woot woot, thanks." Sorry, I get sidetracked very much too there, Randy. um, okay, sorry. I'll get there in a second. So you can email me justonemorerock@gmail.com. Leave me your name and your YouTube handle so that I know who you are, and then I can connect you with your winnings and invoice you through PayPal. If I can get that information, then you can bid on what you want. I do about 1 minute auctions. I will start by just putting the amount that I'm starting with, so like $5 start. I watch the timer for a minute. I'll then hit stop. I'll type in stop, hit refresh, and look to see who has the last highest number. And they're the winners. I'll put that number, winning number, and person in chat again, and then we move on. And I put it in your box here, and you can either have it shipped right away after payment, or you can hold on and wait until you get like either a flat rate envelope or medium or full or large box, and then we can ship it out. A lot of people do that because it makes the most out of their money for shipping. Boom. That was all I think I had to say. I hope to see you message me at Just One More Rock, and good luck if you bid. That's what I'm saying. So I just see lots of hearts, so I'm catching up. Doom, 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 doom. Just a bunch of happy people. Awesome. Okay. And also, Randy, things come in different stages. Some of this stuff, like what I'm showing you right now, these red hots, have not been polished. They've been cut. But I did not get very far, but some people like to see these, so I'm bringing them out. Other of my Thunder Eggs, you'll hear that I'm like, for example, here's one. Says 191. So I was attempting to do, so I'm going to show you as we're talking. I was attempting to do one cut Thunder Egg every single day for 365 days. Well, I made it to like 260 something, but I still have all those dailies, and every single one of those has a video to accompany it. So if you buy one of those, then there's also a video that you can see, which is kind of cool. So this one's just going to start at $5. Yes, and the boxes get heavy for a large flat rate box, but you can get a lot of stuff in there, or I can get a lot of stuff in there. So we're just doing a $5 start on these guys. Again, rough. They have not been polished. Just cut. Give you an idea what's going on inside. These Barango Red Hots, by the way, Randy, are not as frequently found out there in the rock world. I got a really good deal on a pretty good amount, and but I definitely paid up more than these than I do the regular Thunder Eggs that I purchase, because you can't find them all the time, which is cool. So we're going to do that one, and I got two more after this. I'm West Coast. Yes, Randy. I am in Oregon. I am way up there in Clatsop County, top northwest part of Oregon on the Columbia. Doug's in at 5. Thank you, Dougster. Where you at, Randy? Oh, Florida. Thank you. You answered me right when I was saying it. All right. I'm going to get ready to put a stop in this one. It looks like Doug's going to get that one probably for the 5. And these are just trickling out at $5 a piece, but we'll get you into some nicer ones here in a minute. I'm just going to get rid of these red ones that are in front of me right now. So Mr. Doug. Also, Randy, usually someone keeps track of how much we spend as a group, and every time I get to $100, I do a little giveaway. Nothing major, just like to keep things fun, and even though we're working against each other when you're bidding, I also like to keep it community, and so that when you're all pitching into one full amount, then we get giveaways. It's kind of a way for me to keep it fun. Two more. Got that purpley red one. I'm gonna drop that in a little bit of water, give it a little love. Kind of gives you an idea what's going to be. See, this one, I did not put any, did not touch the sander at all. This one did a little bit. See that detail in there? It's really just crazy. So, get back that one up there. There are little treats. Fire Love says. Fred, did I ever mention I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger in the store in Gear Hall where he was filling? No, you didn't tell me that. Really? That's funny. That's cool. It is not a tumor. A lot of great movies out here. A lot of great movies. I still owe some people a Goonies tour. Although I may make it more than just a Goonies tour. Maybe it'll be a movie tour because there's Short Circuit up here and there's a lot of stuff. A lot of things that happen. Rock Rescue in at 5. Doug shorter than I thought. Yeah, I guess so. He looks with the size and everything, it seems like he would just be a huge beast of a man, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put a stop. I think it'll be rock on that one. I'm gonna, like I said, I have one more of the reds right now, and then I'll just save some of those. Randy asks if I purchase and sell rocks from all over the United States. Yes, Randy, although I will say the majority of the stuff that I have ends up being local because I like hitting up estate sales and things like that. So like right now, I recently got loco and bought about 7 tons of rock, which I'm still working over to my house. A lot of it is pet wood. Sick pet wood. I'll show you some just because I like to do a show. Sorry, that was $5 for rock rescue. That's RR. Arr. And you learn about me, Randy. I very much squirrel and lose track of what I'm doing. I talk through most of it so that I can keep track of my own head, ADHD, all that stuff. Although I got a great rock family here, rock tribe keeps me keeps me on track a lot. If I pay attention to chat, they keep me going. All right, let's do this last red one before we figure out what's next. This is a nice one. I put a little bit of polish on this one. I think I hit both sides, but I needed more here. And then I just never got back to it. So you can definitely tell the difference between that one and the other. But let's bring that in because that's how we see those details. Yeah. All right. Little flame. Oh yeah. So actually, we were talking about that, Randy. So yeah, lots of stuff locally. But I will pick up good deals like this stuff. These guys here are from Mexico, but someone else was having a sale, and I picked them up. When I can find a good deal, I'll grab it. I've had sorry, there we go. Let's do this. I see Love's in there with 5 and Slips in there with. They're like, come on, guys, let's get started. See, I told you they'd keep me on track. Okay, so there we are. Love's in at 7 now. Keep it all official. What was I saying? I don't even know. I know I was talking about where I get my rocks and stuff like that, but I lost that one. And that's an introduction to me there, Randy. Squirrel. Oh, that's okay. I'm start and stop all the time. That's how my brain works. Yep. All right. Slips in at 12, and I think I have to hit that stop here in a sec. Yeah, maybe. I feel more like a Cheech and Chong. Who was that? That's a refresh, and I believe that was 12 for Slip. All right. Which way do we go? Randy's in with the jokes already. See, we attract those that are much like us. You just gotta wait a little bit, and then guys like Randy will pop in and start dropping the jokes. That's what I'm saying. Already part of the tribe. All right, Slip. Boy. And oh, let me show you. I was just gonna do a little mini show. And this stuff is for sale, but it's high-end type stuff. What up there, Liz? So this is just an example of some of the type of pet wood I have. All the smaller stuff I'm cutting. Some of this bigger stuff I'm selling. But look at all that. Look at that beautiful white opal in that pet wood. Goes into some browns in there. Big chunkers. Look at this one. Yep, opalized. It's amazing stuff. Which one, love? That one? What's the weight on that? And this one would probably just fit in a large flat rate box. The one thing I would worry about, I'd probably box this one up in its own box and then put that inside the flat rate box because these little pieces probably could break off. Either. So this is 4 pounds. I would do, that's, yeah, 4 pounds, 3 ounces. I would do $40 for it. This one in particular, the reason why some of this would be more expensive because it can be worked. This particular piece, other than possibly cracking it with a hammer and using it to tumble these small pieces, this is a specimen piece. If you get into material like this, big, solid, chunky piece, that's going to be more expensive because this can be slabbed so many times. Either big, fat slices this way or many, many slices this way. It's all 100% solid through there. This thing by itself, that's 5 pounds. The other one is the white one. This one actually, with a big saw, you could get some good stuff out of that. This one in particular, you could go a little bit more. You can see how solid that is right here. It is, you would lose a lot of some of this exterior as it would crack off, but there's definitely slabs here. In here, you would lose some of this because it's a little bit chunky, but look at it. It's gorgeous. Both of those would probably fit in the flat right, like right in here. Look at that. Look at that. The angles are so glossy. Sorry, I'm going to catch up here. So Love says, either pretty stuff, Fred. Show the other one next to Danny's looking at these. Oh, next to each other. Okay. There they are. Can we see the other one? Let's see. Of course, there's always more. Let's see. May we please claim the one on the left? This one? You want that? You sure can. That'd be lovely. I have a lot of these big pieces that I'm trying to move, but they're a little bit harder to get anyone to buy them. Yes, we will do that. And you have a lovely specimen there. That is gorgeous. And just, yeah, even if this ends up in the garden, you just hit this with water and it is even that much more glorious. And look at, I didn't even show you. Look at, there's a knot right in there. You can see where the old branch came out of there. Yeah, it's stunning. You will stare at this and sit there and turn it and look at so many different angles. Wow, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. And then I think that I saw, please go in right one is nice, the left. I think I saw something from Carol, but let me take this real quick and say, make my notes. Feels like I'm playing tennis. I just wrote 40 love. I don't really understand it all, but my mom's a huge tennis fan. She's been to Wimbledon. She's been to like 4 or 5 of them. She went to Europe. She went to Australia. Yeah, she loves them. So that goes into Love's box. Woohoo! That deserves a... Carol wants the other one. Okay, so let me see. I'm catching up. So that means Carol wants this bad beauty. Carol, I think this one's is a little bit more. I was only speaking to the other one about 40. Let me see what the weight of this one is, okay? Not trying to scam you or anything. Let me see what this one was. I could probably still just... You know what? I'm good with that. It was 4.5 pounds. We'll still just do 40. I'm happy with that. Let's do 40. 40. Yep, I'm good. More tape sound, and then another. And then I'm going to read Randy's message here in a second, because I see something about 200. You know I got to read that. That's Carol. And then Randy says, I ordered probably 200 some dollars worth of supposed different mineral rocks, total Chinese. Oh, Randy, you saying you got like scammed, I guess you'd say? They were supposed to be good stuff and they were just fakes? I hope not. That's tough. It's kind of like the Temu stuff. Some people have cut the Temu stuff and said it was good. Others find out that it was just died. But yeah. So hey, that was fun. So that was $80 right there. I bet we're close to that 100 again. Not that I'm always the guy trying to jump out there and tell you to take more of my free stuff, but what you think? I'm sorry about that, Randy. That's messed up. Well, certain things you definitely can't know. Like if I sell rough Thundereggs or rough stuff like that, you don't know what's inside, but you definitely know it's a real Thunderegg. Okay. I have some other pet wood I can bring out and take. If anyone's interested, I will. So here we go. So we got some Thundereggs. I got some more big pieces of pet wood I could show you. I also still have the sphere holders. I got them all priced out. You think we did another hundo? I bet we did. If anyone's interested in those sphere holders, I could bring those out too. It's been a while since I had those out. So, yep, okay. So let's do something. Let me look about. Oh, sorry, I just got sidetracked and saw something else. Shabba-dooba-doo. Sorry, friends. It takes a second. I'm a lookabout. How about? You know, it's not the brightest colors, but a freebie's a freebie. How about we do this? I got a pound of tumbles, some mixed browns, jasper, maybe a jasp agate right there. Just some browns. Let's do that as a freebie. We'll do 1 to 150 again. We'll do a giveaway for that 1 pound of tumbles. And I'm going to come up with a number, and you guys can start now as well. Okay, that ticket goes away, and I'm going to look for another number. Got the number. So I had to make sure I didn't go higher than my 150. Okay, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I've been having a lot of liquid. I'm going to take one moment while you guys are throwing your numbers in, and we'll come back and see who's a winner. One moment, please. And I am back. Grab the snack too. All right. What do we have? All right. Oliver threw in their number. Ryan's got 100 in there. Slips. Who's DZ Rips? I do not know that name, but it's nice to have you in here. I love to see new names. Have to give you my spiel again and tire everyone out on that one. Well, good luck, DZ Rips. If you do win, we'll have to work on this stuff back here so I can get your information, or if you purchase, then we'll have to do that. And of course, I know that's Danny Love, but I just say Oliver just because I don't know why. I'm just weird that way. Oh, I get it. I get it. You're saying that's Danny's other channel. Oliver. So Danny has Oliver and whatever that one was, whatever DZ Rips. Is that what you're saying? She has 2? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So anyways, let's see what number we had. So what I give you? 116. So who was near 116? I am looking back. I see Carol at 123, which is what, 7 off? There's no apologizing. You put more people on the channel, I'll take it. Yep, I think that's Carol. Woohoo! Carol wins. Wow, I got one. Awesome. All righty. So let's see where we're going to get back. I'm definitely down to show some of those bigger pieces of pet wood if anyone's still interested, because there's different styles, different looks. But right now, I will just grab some more of the Thundereggs and we'll just find our way into that realm. This is my day 1, 2, 3. It's a nice one. Kind of like a river there between that pink rhyolite. This particular rhyolite, I'm not sure which Thundereggs beds these come from. I do have multiple that have this pinkish rhyolite. It is so crumbly. See all the pitting in it? Agates inside are nice, but the exterior just keeps wanting to crumble with me. But there we go. Day 1, 2, 3. Let's just go with that. There, that looks nice. So also, while that's rolling, what was I going to say? I'll probably be putting out a community post or a video soon, kind of explaining. Sorry, I burped. Kind of explaining that I decided not to do. Oh, sorry. Before I start, I'm gonna read that one. That was a good one from Oliver. Anytime I get a Thunderegg like that, I always want to tumble off the rail line. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up. Some of the pinkish rhyolite is from Deming, New Mexico. Not sure about this. We love typing. All right. So the story I was saying, since I don't got no one bidding up on this one yet, that's okay. Oh, there we go, Carol. We're not going to go much longer on this one. Let me go ahead and start picking out another so I can keep my head together. Got to show you guys something that spice you up. Except for they're in bags. I don't see them until I get them out. We need some water lines or something. It's really hard to tell while they're in the bags. We're going to put a stop. And that'll be Carol for 5. Spice it up. Yeah, I need to take a second, take a peek in there for some spice. I lost my pen, just like I lost my head. Oh, come on. You know what? I should get another camera just to watch all the insanity that is me scrambling around here behind camera. You guys, that'd be another show just in itself. Just nutball. Oh, here. This isn't Thundereggs. I stole that one. This isn't a Thunderegg, but I'll bring it out. Just because it's been sitting here looking at me. This is a Brazilian. Normally I'd be like, where's Jeff? But it's got quartz inside, and Jeff's not a big quartz center guy. I like this though. I actually like the fine banding that's in just the skin. But it's a nice one. Still a pretty little stand piece right there. This isn't really the way I was going towards spicing, but hey, this is what's next. All right. Let's see how much that thing weighs anyways. Probably less than a pound. Oh, I was wrong. It's 1.2, so it's 18 ounces. What up, Cheryl? How you doing, my friend? Slips in at 6. Thanks, bro. Do that beverage thing again. I think we'll do another little Brazilian right behind this one. I got another little piece. Slips might walk away with that one for $6. Give it a moment. Let me find something that's talking. A lot of small ones I have here from some of these days. We'll try this one. All right. Liz is in with the popcorn. No battle on this one. Not quite popcorn ready, but I'm glad you're getting it popping. And that'll be Slip for 5, I'm pretty sure. Let me hit that refresh. I will thank you again, everyone, for hanging out. I always enjoy spending time with you. For sure. Slip. Let's see what he said. He said 6. Oh, so what I was yammering about before is here. I'm gonna put this one up there. What I was yammering at before was that I've had questions and possibly let's see requests. I don't know. Support for starting memberships by some of you wonderful people. And I have decided I am not going to do memberships. Part of the reason is, you know what? Hey, some of y'all don't know me. I'll take a moment, look at this thing again. All right. So little story time. I like to do this from time to time just to break it up because just, I know staring at rocks is better than staring at this, but I got to mix it up. If you look at this for a little while, then you're in big hurry to get back and look at those rocks. But anyways, so memberships. Nothing wrong with them. I have no problem with other people doing them, but I realized that I started this because I like the idea of sharing my adventures. And segregating that for just some people to pay for that extra just didn't feel right. And I could do where they get sneak peeks or they watch the video a week or so before the regular public, and that's fine, but that just doesn't seem like enough. And besides, I was only going to start the tier at like $1, which most people do. We're talking about $12 a year. At that point, rather than segregating videos for just a portion of a group that's willing to pay for it. I'm not asking for anyone to kick, but if you're looking to support me, and memberships would have been in one way you would have done it. Instead, you could always hit my PayPal donation and donate $12. That's what it would have been for a whole year. Or you could put it in the super chats. That's another way to support. Again, I'm not very good at going out there and asking for anything, but I know that I am questioned about it from time to time, and people want to try to support. But memberships is not going to be the way that I'm going to do it. So I'll probably inform everyone that way in a little video sort of like this. But that's where I stand on that. So freebie me. All right, flip it. Fred for president. Yeah, managing that could be complicated at the minimum. Yeah, and you all know me by now that I have trouble enough producing just regular stuff. If I owe someone something special because they're paying me something extra, that's just one more. That's just one more. So here we go. Not too shabby. It's only the 1/2. Another little Brazilian. Pretty nice with no fractures really in it. Oh, come on. Where are we at? Come on. There we are. I like it. Got this little crack right there, but it actually ended up with some details from it. So that's actually pretty cool. So one more Brazilian. And we will go now. And then we're going to do this one next. Carol, I love ya. Thank ya. It is a pretty one. I have one more pair outside that I cut, but it's not in my hands right now. But there will always be another day, another sale, another rock. Always just one more rock. All right, Carol. You know what? While we're waiting, I'm kind of curious. I don't expect it to have any UV, but I'm going to check it out anyways. Oh. It actually has a nice blue, kind of like a Mexican coconut sort of blue. Nice. That was just kind of a bonus. Okay. Uh-oh, it's the witching hour. I'm starting to hear pitter-patter of little mice feet. Freaking mice in my garage. My cats would love it in here, but there's so much porcelain sitting on my shelf that it would just be like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Never. That's $20, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Boom. Okay, let's get ourselves back to a couple smalls. We got, what's this day? 141. It's kind of a pretty. Boop. Got some light that comes through that. Little bit of water line in it. That one nice fine line right in there is cool. All right, that one is not going to stand. Oops, I'm going to hit the camera though. And that was 141, day 141. And let's just go with that one. Little waterline goodness. Little backlighting. It's there. I just have a horrible light. Doug will go 5. Thank you, Doug. I will keep peeking. We can do that one. Probably gonna have to put a few of them together just because of, oh, let's do that one. That's opal. That's cool. So let's see where we're at. I think we only got another 10 seconds. That'll probably end up being Uncle Dougie's. You know what? I'm also gonna do this guy because that's just a specimen. All right, let's put a stop in that. My mama's cooking breakfast for dinner. She said, son, you want some eggs and hash browns? I said, hell yeah. All right. I really did lose my marker somewhere, though. Yeah, you guys can watch on all the channels you want. I'll take the views. Doug, Doug, Doug. Doug, Doug, Doug. I'm going to check this one out real quick. I'm curious if there's a glow. There's a little bit of green in there. Oh, it's actually green on the inside. Okay. My light might not be catching it. It's nothing. It's just a hollow geode type. Woo! It's actually a nice glow. Nope, just on the outside. Okay, cool. This is going to be a specimen little geode dude. Nice exterior glow on that one. Doug, you are only sitting at, what did I say? I think you weren't even at a medium box yet. I'm not really sure. I don't think you're very far, though. Les! Woohoo! Awesome. Carol, you sent Les a invite. I appreciate that. It's great to see Les in the house. Love that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just do this one. You've been very missed, Les. That's for sure. We're just going to do this little guy here. Really digging on that glow, though. I know you can't see it now, but you know what I should do? You know what I should do? What should I do? Okay. I got this little dude. It's kind of rough, but it's small. See? Tiny. That's going in with that one. So that's day 220 plus the little specimen guy. It's still $5. Spicing it up, I told you. The one cut Thunderegg, day 220, and then the little phosphorescent specimen. All the love for Les. I'm trying, baby. I'm trying to spice it up. That's okay. It's a rough day today, man. Maybe I really need to get spicy. I don't know how spicy I should get. And you switch into a tank top or something. Show them guns. Okay, now I'm just getting weird. How long have I been on? 2 hours. That's about right. I should be getting even kookier and kookier by the moment. Okay, slip went in at 5. I'm just putting the stop into that because that's probably going to be his. 220. Yep. Plus this guy. And you did see that phosphorescence, right, Slip? That was cool. Ooh, skating rink fun. And you're home to talk about it. Did you get on wheels? Didn't break your butt or nothing? Good for you. Riccarino! Can't stay long? Well, I'm glad you're here, Rick, man. Okay. That's going to go over there to make waffles. What should we do here? What should we do? Let's take a walk over here real quick. You know, Rick, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bail out on you as you showed up, but I have to hit the restroom. I'll be right back, my friends. That's what I get for staying hydrated. There's always payback for that. I'm back. All right. Let's see. Sorry. I went and grabbed a box of stuff and it was the wrong box. So I got to put it back so I don't accidentally sell that. All right. Going down here to pick up more of these. Here, I'm going to offer up some that sorry. Here's a couple that I have not worked, but it is still of the pretty. Look at it's got a little something in there. That probably can get pulled out. Yeah, I'm hoping soon I'm gonna end up in the skate park and do a little video. Let you see me rolling around. I'll probably try to avoid the tricks, but just riding the tube a little bit. Tiefus. Tiefuses. Yeah, add a little bit of water on there to see potentials. All right, let's just get a few of them rolling. And I might work my way back over to Petwood here soon. I'm thinking with some of these other dailies that I have, I feel like some of these at this point are, not that they're not spectacular, but some of them are smaller and I feel that they probably should be combined. Love is in at 6 for that. Now, those are some pretty ones, but not polished yet. All right, I'm just going to hit, I'm going to put a stop. And I think that that is love for 6. All right, there we go. Keeping it moving. You know what? Okay. I just want it to keep feeling fresh. So I might have to switch it up. And okay. All right. There's always going to be Thundereggs. We'll do this one. Yeah, let's do this one now, and then I might look around and see what I'm going to switch it up to. Put a little bit of moisture on that. This one is my day 250, working my way towards the end of the road on my polishing adventure. It's got some cool obiculars or whatever, circular banding in there. Like right down in here. Rick, love Rick is the country. For this. Thank you, Fred. It's for Walker. Oh, okay. Let me get back over here. That last Thunderegg, it's for Walker. Walker's awesome, man. I tell you what, I actually think Walker affects more people on this planet than a lot of us do. And I appreciate you, Rick, because you know what? Because Walker's awesome. And there's something peaceful and beautiful about him. And when you bring him on and he just spends those moments with you, it does something to uplift a lot of us, I think. So, oops. Okay, I need to make the note over there so I can get... I like the gifting, and I appreciate that you're patient. It takes me a second to get that all done. Love 6 Walker gift. Tag. Okay. And sorry, doing this more. 2 tags. Okay. It's like I did it. All right. So that is going to go into Rick's box now. There we are, Rick. And then Love gets that one outside of the box. Okay. Rick, I've got to send a shout out to Patty and Danny. They sent him something that they had made for him. We're waiting for Tracy to open it. She spent most of the day at the hospital with a friend. Oh, I hope the friend's okay. But you know, shout outs are always free here. All right. So this was, I said day 250. And you can see what's going on in there. Let's get that one rolled out. Oh, cobbler. I can't wait till all of our raspberries are ready out here. So Angie hooks me up all fall with cobblers and pies and all kinds of good stuff. Oh my gosh. And I get heartburn and I love it. I eat too much of it and it's overly acidic for my weak old gut. But I never say no, and I can't wait for the season. What do I see? Alrighty, you guys have to get to bed as a double shift of work awaits us. Oh no. Fred, thank you for the invite. It was just what I needed. Doug, I'll be reaching out for the plans, man. Love y'all. All right, love. I'm so glad you were able to make it, and I'm glad that I could be part of your recovery, if you would call it. And know that you're cared for. Know that you can reach out anytime. And yeah, until next time. Much love, yo. To both of you. So Rock Rescue's in at 7. Carol was in at 5. Rest well, my friend. Rest well. Doug's in at 8. Carol's in at 10. All right, let's see what we got. I think I'm going to be putting a stop into this one here in a moment. Yup. And that is Carol at 10. That was my day 250. Okay, that's Carol. And which way do we go? Which way do we go? I feel like that these Thundereggs right now are kind of stalling out because I don't have any, banging waterline ones coming out right now. Let me bring these out because I wouldn't mind moving some of these if anyone is interested. Anyone interested in any of the sphere holders? Kind of put them together based on style. And then a couple of them had some minor little chipping. So I kind of priced them that way based on also the availability of them. These ones I have a lot of them and they're less colorful. So these are a little bit less expensive. Anyone interested? Oh, yeah. And I didn't say Carol 10 back there. How about this? We'll give away for some reason my $10 Carol didn't pop up, I don't think. But you all know she got it. You know what? Let's just let's see. I was gonna say give away these two that are sitting right here, but I don't know if everyone has interest in these holders or has any use for them. Whereas just a general piece of wood or a general something else is kind of cool. What do we want? I know it's up to me, but if I see some thumbs in the chat, then I'll go ahead and give these two little sphere holders away, or I will pick something else. While I'm waiting for chat, I will look about. Okay. All right, let's just do it. I got one thumb in there. So we're going to do this 2 sphere holders. Looking like this. All right. Let's just give these because we're about ready to try to sell a few of them, so we might as well give it away. So let me pick another number. Let's do 1 to 150. Give away. Go. So 1 to 150 for these guys here, and I'm going to pick another number out of the Z blue. Okay, that number is behind there. And we have 97, 101, 742, 122, 13, 25, 85, and 60. Oh my gosh. How long have we been on today? 2.5. We're almost at 8. It might go another half an hour or more. Let's see. It would have, I had a good time, so that's the most important part about it. Okay, let's hit the stop on those. And oh, that's cool. Loves. Shh. She's not really here. She's sleeping. Let's see what you gifted. Just saw. Okay. Oh, I didn't see anything about Kiersey being gifted anything either. Did I miss something? Oh, Amy and Kyle start at 8. Oh, maybe I'll stop at 8 then. Okay. Let me oh, that was the Carol, the last 10. Okay, sorry. I'm catching up. Give half to Kiersey. I see. Half to Kiersey. I'm there. Got it. Okay. Half to Kiersey. Ooh, almost missed that one. And that was okay. And then we will go like this. Just grabbing one, not even paying attention. Doesn't even matter. Okay. And was this day? This was day 250. Yeah, maybe I'll just go that 20 more minutes just for the sake of bailing out at a halfway decent time. And, it's been a productive day and it's always a good time hanging out. But it's not like crazy fire today where I just can't even walk away from the sales. You guys have had me there before and I was just like 4 hours, 5 hours in. I'm like, dude, I can't stop. You guys are there. Okay. So Carol, and that goes back in your box there, Carol, and this will go back in. This goes into Kiersey. Where are you, dear? There you are. Woo! That was easy. Doug, I did not know you had lung issues. Dude, that sucks. That's why I'm wearing my respirator all the time, because I do not want to end up with that stuff. Not. Okay. So, my friends, we were doing a giveaway, weren't we? That number, 18. Who had a number near 18, my friends? I see Ryan with 13. I think it is Ryan. That's 5 off, 7, 8. 9. Yep, because Kiersey is 6 off. Yeah, it's Ryan. Hey, Ryan, also gift to Cheryl for her spheres. Okay. So Ryan W. Gift. Gift to Cheryl. Yeah, I can spell Cheryl. Cheryl, I can. Also, what I was going to say, Ryan, is I had sent you an invoice for one thing that you had, but I had made a note on another page where you wanted a $10 bag, I think, or I don't remember, it's 10 or 5 bag of tumbles to go to River to Kyle's kid. I did not invoice you for that, so you're probably going to see another invoice here soon for just that small amount. I've already got it packed up and ready to go, along with Kiersey's and Addie's stuff. Cheryl. I'm gonna have to stand up for that one, aren't I? I don't even think I have a Cheryl box ready, but that's okay. Right here, at the tips of my fingers. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll do that too, Ryan. Or if Cheryl, I don't remember if Cheryl has anything else right now. But again, we could probably just wait because Cheryl eventually gets something. All right, let's move this out here. All right, let's just do some spheres. Spherously. Wait, is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? I got 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes. Or if she wants to open box after today, no more sales delays. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to wrap it up with, my guys. I'm looking through some pet wood right now is what I'm doing. Let's see. If you have any hearts, Fred, gift one to Cheryl from me. Rick, I do have one. Let me look at it again and make sure I feel it's up to par. But I am in a little bit of a situation where I've got some, well, not blanks, but I got some stones prepared because I have to do a handful of hearts. So if I don't have one that I feel is Cheryl quality, then I will make one up and then we'll figure out the price later. All right. So let me make a note on that. Otherwise, I will not remember. That's for darn sure. Heart to Cheryl. Rick. Okay. We can do something like that. You know, I love making those hearts. I just haven't had Just haven't given myself the time, but then I owe some people some stuff. One of them being my sister. Okay, so this goes to Rick's box. Rick's. Okay, so this is what I would say, my friends. If I'm going to try to wrap it up here in the next little bit, we can either do some of these set price things and we can just claim them instead of doing these ones are really nice. Those are individually priced at $5 each. We can just do these and do some claims. Or I could show you some of the pet wood that I have cut. I have not polished it yet. I'm willing to get rid of some of that because I've cut it now. Or we can look at some medium to large size pet wood specimens. So, 3 options. Sphere holders, cut pet wood, not polished, or larger pet wood specimens, opalized pet wood specimens. Anyone have a preference? Okay. Hey, Rick, you probably don't even remember because I owe you so badly on your shipment, but you actually have maybe 9 sphere holders in your box right now. So I just want to make sure you understand that before you ask for more. I'll take a $5 one. So, so are you looking, Carol, for these individual, these ones that are a little bit, remember, these all have the little cuts in them, by the way. I didn't know if I referenced that. Or are these the ones? Do you want all 4 of these? That's beauty. Look at that. So I have all 4 of those. Those in your hand. Okay, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Those will go Carol. Oh, I have one more fiver that was very different. Very clear. Kind of quartzy with some banding in it. You want that one too? Just the 4 or all 5? And then Rick says he wanted 3 holders. So this is Carol. I'm just going to put those over here. And they said take. So they will go. We got those beauties right there. And Rick wanted a stack of 3. So Rick, we got, that's a $12 stack, $8 stack. All of these are $8 stacks because they're all pretty much the same. So you got $8 stack and then a $12 stack on the top. And then I have these others that are $8, but there's only 2 per. So 8, 8, 12, or 8. Now look. So so I got all yours, Carol. And Rick, I'm just trying to find out whether you wanted a $12 stack of 3 or an $8 stack of 3. If anyone else wants any of these, you let me know. We'll give a claim on them and we'll get them in your box. Otherwise, I will move on to one. I'll take 2 of the $4 stacks. Huh? I'll take 2 $4 stacks. I don't know if that makes sense to me. We had this stack that was 12, many stacks of this a little bit more plain that are 8. Then we had this 2-stacker that was 8. There you go. You can kind of see it. And then this 2-stacker that was 8. I am so sorry. I'm keeping you all guessing. So 8, 8, 8, and 12. I'll take the $8 stack of 2 sphere holders. Okay, 2 stacks of 8. There we go, baby. That was easy. All right, and then this will go to Rick. Right there. Thank you. I'll move this out of the way. I don't see anyone else. Okay. All right. So we did that. And I should be expecting to run soon, but I also like being here. How you guys all feeling? We've been in here 2 hours and 37 minutes or so right now. Everybody hanging in there, ready to bail on Fred and head over to Kyle and Amy and see what they got going. It's been a busy day, hasn't it? Yes, Rick, very clear for me. You could be very clear, but my head's always in the muddy water. So, you know, I can keep playing for a little bit longer if you want me to show you some more pet wood or something like that. Otherwise, you know, I'll either see thumbs up that says keep doing something, or I'll see some hands waving at me. And you let me know what you all want to do in chat. I'm flexible either way. I've enjoyed my time with you. So if we wrapped it up now, I'd feel very content. But if anyone wants to see any more either cut pet wood or some big specimens, I don't mind moving any of those $40 specimens. That helps out a lot. But let's see what we're saying in chat, and we'll go from there. I'm going to flip y'all around again. Put a piece of pet wood in your face. Oh, big baby monster. I'm split screen on both of you. Ooh, split screen. I got to go through the video and figure out what I spent. I'll tell you, Slip. I'll sort it out here soon. What's up there, Hugh? And your large Janus? I'm going to go to the man child out of the tub. I'm going to call it a night regardless. Now that right there is some pet wood right in my face. Rick, you have a good night. Give love to the family. And we'll see you on the next run. I appreciate you making it. You know I love you, boy. Take care. Have a good rest. That one I'm not sure, Carol. Let me see. This one's got some weight. So this is 6 pounds. That is a nice. Oh, look at that! Look at that, baby. Watch. All right. I'm dipping it like a steak in au jus. Look at that. And no, that would not be 40. This is a 6 pound piece. And this grain and what can come out of this, I think I would probably be doing, let's see. At 6 pounds for this Let me do some calculation in my head. The other one was 10 to 40, and then a bit 15. I'd probably do 90 for that one. Right? Yeah, I think I would do 90 for that one. And if it doesn't sell at some point in time, I will have no problem cutting that myself and seeing the beauty in that, because the slabs that are going to come out of this are just going to be phenomenal. That's definitely workable material. Right? Doesn't a French dip sound so good? I'm not even joking. Of course, I can't talk about that because I'm about ready to go have some eggs and hash browns, and it isn't quite a French dip. So yeah, that one's a little bit more, and I'm probably going to label that up since I actually figured a price on that one. But yeah, that's a 6-pound beauty right there. If we're talking in the $10 price, per pound range, let's see if I can find another piece. Some of those pieces that I'm selling, like I did before, a lot of those I have outside because I'm enjoying them in my rock garden. Let's see. Look at this one. This one has druzy on the outside. Sparkly goodness. Eggs and hash browns are comparable, though. Sure they are. I think that's going to be a beauty piece, too. Let's see how much that weighs, though. That's about 4 pounds. Also, just under 4 pounds. I would do 40 for that one. Let's see what the colors are looking like in there. Carol, I would do 40 for this one. That other one was a little bit more because of the type of material. Yeah, I'm hoping my prices are fair. I'm really trying to do well, especially since, honestly, a piece like this easily into the hundreds of dollars when I'm looking on Etsy and other places. That's a chunk of pet wood, and the ability with little fractures in it to be able to do good stuff. Some of it's even opalized. Yeah, I know I'm doing decent. Carol will take it. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Yeah, I am really trying to do my best out there, Uncle Dougie. I want to move the stuff and I want to be fair, but I also am in deep with this stuff. It was no joke investment. So we got another 40 on that one. I don't need to put Carol on there. I know it's going into your box. These bigger ones, the only way I can get them to keep your price there is by taping them up with masking tape. This is another sick one. What I like about this one, this is going to be a little bit more. Look at this. You can see where the whole branch came out of here, and same with this. Not even sure how it worked out that way, but it's really cool. It almost looks like two separate pieces that got locked into one. And that beautiful opal right there. Look at that. That's gorgeous material. Yeah, I wish you could all come to my house and just look at everything I have out here. Some dark wood in there. That's a 5-pound piece. Not that anyone's asking, but I would do... let's see. I would do 60 for that one. It's definitely a solid piece. Got some good meat in there. But I think that this is what actually adds to something. That's a neat piece. Carol, I was saying I would do, that's 5-pound one. I would do $60 for it. Oh, I love you, Carol. You're going to help me get my buffer, aren't you? I'm emailing them tomorrow. I'm saying I'm coming to Portland. Do you still have it? And you know what? Like, I should just push this button and have it locked. Shoot. I didn't know that I was, I didn't know I should have started with this. That's Carol's. That's another gorgeous piece. Should we do something a little smaller? And I bet a lot of this stuff has the UV glow too. Like, or at least the phosphorescence. Let's see, do we have any? Not so much there. Although, let's check this last one out, Carol. Sorry. I'm coming back. Carol, this is your last piece. Look how nice you can see the grain with the orange glow. Yeah. Cool. Nice. All right, there. I see a slip. It's a nice piece, too. Some really good grain right in here. Got that white opal. Again, really nice grain right in here. Got the dark. That's an even 3 pounds. Let's keep it going. Let's do $30 if anyone's interested. That one I need to ID because I think that's palm wood, which is a little special. Yes, I am beautifully inundated with pet wood. Ooh, it sounds like the family just rolled up. Yes, Carol, you'll do 30? So we should do that giveaway, right? beautiful. You're really gonna like, you're gonna go nuts, Carol, when you get this stuff. When you start looking at it in your hand, it just pretty much is like, yeah, it's something else. Okay. I don't have a lot of tumbled wood left, or tumbled stones left. Actually, you know what? Let's do that one. And we're just going to do, I'm not even sure what the material is. I think some of it's pet wood, maybe not. Maybe that piece. We just got these 3 pieces of tumbled. That's the giveaway. And let's do 1 to 150 once again. And yeah, let's go ahead and go. I started looking for my number. Okay, I have my number. For those little ones, we'll let those numbers run in, and I'll just make sure that I don't want to entice Carol anymore. It sure is a nice way to finish up the evening, that's for sure. This is a cool one too. So I could probably show you a couple more while we're here. Carol for the win tonight, right? Hell yeah, she helped me out a lot. That's sick. And I know it's what do you call it? Symbiotic, I guess. I'm trying to give you guys good deals so that you're happy with what you get. But when the items go out the door, they sure help me out, man. They sure do. And I appreciate you all for just being here and helping that out. I appreciate the fun and chat, and of course, anyone that's purchasing from me is making a difference in my life. So how can I not appreciate that? And I think this next one that I have in here is pretty interesting. It's got some cool attributes that just make it a little different than some of the others. Kind of want to cut it, but I kind of don't because it's interesting on its own. Anyways. So let's see if anyone is putting any more numbers in there. It'll be a while. So let's just call that a stop. And the number we had for this little bundle of tumble, 129. Doug, dude, 130? Are you in my head, my guy? Are you in my head? Doug just comes for the free stuff. The mojo is real. Well, my 1,500 subscribers coming up soon, and I'm hoping to turn that into just pretty much a giveaway fest of some sort. I'm gonna have some giveaways that I'll be paying shipping on, but the only way I can really make it a truly giveaway fest, were pretty much just almost like doing auctions. I would just love to go through and just give stuff away for an hour or two. But some of you guys are gonna have to pay. I'm gonna have to do some you pay shipping giveaways otherwise. um, otherwise, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Let's see. Doug is on point today. Lucky Duck. Congrats for my fellow Scotsman. Thanks. Oh, okay. Let me just put a Doug on that real quick. I'm going to put this one up here. And I'm going to show you why that one's so cool. You and your numbers there, Hugh. No, I didn't get my Slurpee today. Darn it. Doug, where's my Doug? Right there. Check this one out. All right, I'm gonna dip it. Okay. Well, let's see. What I think is cool about this one, and I've seen none of the other ones like this. Check that out. I think it has burrows from a bug. And then it petrified and left those tubes. Plus, the color right here is sick. Translucent, so nice. And what else is really cool? Let's see, you get into the opaly there with the white. There was another spot that was just... Where was it? Oh, I think it's this. Look at some of this opalized stuff is actually into the slightly yellowish tone. It's a little bit different than any of the others that I've seen. Light yellow green. I don't know, but it's a cool piece. The only one I've seen so far with the insect burrows in it. I believe that's what we got there. Wooden Chrome, what up, man? I was about ready to bail, but I'm showing the wood. That one I'd do 44. That's almost 4 pounds. I went a little bit higher than the $10 on a pound because I think that there's some interesting stuff going on here that you're not seeing all the time. So yeah, I talked about $40 for that one. If anyone interested. And then I might just show you some of the cut pet wood, and maybe we'll wrap it up on that. I didn't polish any of this stuff, but if you're interested in the purchase, we can do it. I'm gonna set that back there. I'd go for 40 if anyone's interested. Oh yeah, like ventricles, like heart ventricles. I wonder what's inside there. Where is it? Interesting. It's strip. Wonder if it's got any UV. Let's check it. Definitely has the phosphorescence. That's crazy. This is some of the stuff that actually gets into almost like a purpley glow. Anyways, got sidetracked on that one. That's what happens when I start seeing the glow. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is look at a couple pieces of some of this cut pet wood and wrap it up with that. I think that's where I'm feeling. So here's a cut. Beautiful grain. It's looking like this. I had to see what was inside. Okay, Doug. Yeah, we'll invoice you from whatever we got here too, and we'll get it all together. Yeah, the wavy grain's nice, huh? So let's just do this. Let's see. Grab a couple more. I'll do that one. Oh, this one's fire. I haven't polished this one, but this is not a cheapy piece. This turned out so nice here. Kiersey's in at 5 for those. This is one that I am not afraid to hold on to if it didn't sell for the right price, because it's grainy. It's beautiful. I think we're gonna let Kiersey get that one. Oh, well, maybe not. We'll see. I got a refresh. I think we got rocking with the snipe again. Rock, man. You were like sitting in the trees with your bow and arrow your bow pulled back, ready to let go. All right, let me label that one up, and I'm gonna show you this one while we going. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I was so excited when I opened that one up. Kersey, we know you always get taken care of. You got it, yo. I'll find a way for you to get what you want. 8 RR. Okay. This next two pieces. I'm gonna show you the next two pieces though. I did want to polish these up, but that's okay. I can let it go. I can let it go. That's what it's really all about. Check them. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you can definitely see my scuffs, and there's a little edge right there, but that's like a full gorgeous branch almost. I mean, you can see it was a little bit wider here, and so it probably came out like this. But this core is gorgeous. There's a little vug there, but this is all these other little marks are not fractures. They're filled. That's so cool. I'm very happy with that one. I'm going to start that one at $10 because it's just too fly. It's too fly not to try. Kiersey's in at 10. I think anyone, even at $20, I think these are a steal. I mean, I haven't cut millions and millions of pieces at this point, but I've already started cutting a lot, and getting these whole branches with this full piece like that is just lovely. There you go, Les. I'm gonna just keep looking at it before it's gone. I'm actually pretty enamored by it. You should hear me when I cut some of this stuff and go kind of loco out there. Got about 10 more seconds. It's beautiful right down to the core. You know it. Doug's in at 16, and I am going to work towards that stop. refresh. I see Les in at 17 right before the stop. Another snipe. I'm going to refresh just to make sure I'm seeing things right. Woo! All right. So Les. And oh, let me put that. Split with Doug. Okay. I will give you the bigger piece, Les, and then we'll give Doug the other piece. All right. Yes, sweet thing. Everybody's so lovely. And this is gift from Les. Doug. What? Wait. Split with Doug, please. My half to Kiersey. Oh, okay, wait. So Les gifted it to Doug, and then Doug is gifting it to Kiersey? Is that allowed expectations? Is that like immediate regifting? Are you allowed to do that? You're not supposed to regift stuff right in front of people's face. You have to at least put it in the closet for a little while. Is everyone good with that? Les, you happy? Doug, you happy? I know Kiersey would be happy. Okay, so either way, this one is going into Les's box. That's because I know she got that one up here. And then, so okay. So that went from to Doug, gift from Les to Doug, from Doug. Look at those arrows. It's funny. This is gonna be a funny note on Kiersey's rock. Okay, you locos. All right, so this one ended up going into Kiersey's right there. You guys are fun. Do a couple more. And then we'll do one more giveaway and get out of here. This one I cut with the grain. The other one was cut against the grain. The color coming through this is so nice. Yeah. I'm just going to do a couple more. Turn y'all around. Look at this mug one more time and then bail out. Kiersey's in at 5. I'm just peeking around, making sure I don't want to offer you up anything the last second. But I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. Yeah, there's still so much beauty around me right now. But some of that just needs to get polished up to really give you the look. I can show you stuff all day, my friends. So we're going to put a stop. We're going to let, hopefully, yeah, Kiersey got herself one. All right. $5 Kiersey. Sorry, I just laugh at all this gifting. Okay, so this one will go. Oh, I need my marker. Okay, $5 Kiersey. And then you're gifting half to Addie. So that's going to go into Kiersey's box, and right next to Kiersey's box is Addie's box. Keep them close because they both go to Kyle. Okay, Addie gifted from Kiersey. Okay, and just for funds, I am picking one more thing for our final giveaway of the night, and we wrap it up. Okay. Yes, Kiersey is very much in love with the wood. So on that note, how many people we have in here? 13. Okay. I am looking, my friends. I am looking. So much potentials. How about I am getting I'm trying, my friends. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. All right. We'll go with this piece of pet wood. Got a little bit of red in it, but definitely nice and grainy all the way around. Do not know what's inside of it. But it's got some obvious grain on the outside, and that's kind of nice. Hey, I said stand. Slip, tell Kim I said hi for sure. Fred is hungry for eggs and hash browns. You know me, Carol. You know me. And thanks, Carol, for always checking on me. If you all don't know, me and Carol communicate a lot. And so Carol is there to always make sure, how you doing, Fred? When you gonna end up doing another live? We miss you. Making sure I'm okay and reminding me that you guys love me and you want to see me. And that actually motivates me a lot to keep showing up. I mean, you know, those days when I'm tired, like today, I thought about not, but Carol's like, when are you going to be about again? It's never any pressure, but I love the motivation. So Carol, you're much loved. So let's do 1, 2, 150 giveaway start. Let's go. And I am just going to grab one of my dailies, and whatever number's on that bag is the number that I'm using. Oh, and that works. That's under the 150, so let's go. And President, Mr. Hugh, I don't know if we'll end up connecting at some point in time, but just so you know, last time you were here, you won a couple little pieces of pet wood also. So you have nothing that you purchased. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, nothing that you purchased, but I do have a couple little things for you. Thanks, Carol. I know you got my back. That's for sure. No one would ever have me doubt it. Same with so many of you, you know. I really, I go on and on about how much I care about you guys and how much I'm amazed at the way you guys care for me, and there'll never be a day that I can say it with as much gratitude as I mean. You know, my heart is full. I'm like the Grinch after he found the love, and his heart grew 10 times too big or something like that. That's what I feel like with you guys. All right, what do we got here? I think all my numbers are in. I might as well put that stop in there. And today we have 111. Oops. It's 111. Oh, slips at 113. I think that's my guy. Yep. Kim picked 113. Well, then Kim wins. All right. That was fun. And really soon, guys, 1,500 subscriber. One of you guys, I don't even know. I probably got more while I was on here today, but I think I only needed 18 more when I started this stream. I think I was 1482. So we're probably close to 1,500, and the longest I'll let it wait is to the first week of August. At the end of, or I don't know, maybe I don't have to wait that long. Maybe the end of July. But I am going to Ashland at the, you know what? I'm done. Watch. Woo! So yeah, at the end of the month, I'm going to Ashland, Southern Oregon. There's a Shakespeare festival out there, so my mom wanted to get River out there because River's into all the theater stuff. My sister lives out there. Probably gonna reach out to the Rogue Rockhound. He's down in that area. I might spend a day out doing some rock hounding because I'm not actually going to the show. No, thank you. I love watching River do theater, but anyone else, I'm over it. So I'll be rock hounding. Hopefully we can find some good stuff and I can get you some video out there. What else? I'm just trying to keep up. I've gotten some wonderful gifts from some people. I still have content that I need to roll out, and then I keep cutting and doing more. But you know, that's where we stand today. What do we got coming in here? Check out Winter Ricks. Winter Rocks. Winter Rocks. That's right. I think you're okay. We'll have to check those out. Doug, yeah, Lithia Park is nice. Almost too fancy for me. I grew up in the Bay Area with Bay Area parks, you know, like Lithia is just really clean and really nice. Not that parks that I played with were like slums or anything, but still, when I went out there, I was like, dang, that's some clean ass white fill up here. Sorry, didn't mean to make it a racial thing. Kiersey says, take care, Fred. Thank you for everything you do. I have your hearts next to my bed, so they are the first thing I see when I wake up and go to sleep. Aw, that's beautiful. See, again, those are just things that amaze me. The little things that I can do the things that how I connect with y'all and affect you. Not only is it the actual rocks, but some of the messages that I get when I've opened myself up to other people. Um, you know, I'm not a preacher. My father was a Baptist preacher, but I still feel like some days I was put on this earth to help guide people in some way or another, you know, because I'm not afraid to talk about my going to counseling and all my issues that I have and all the scary things. I'm not afraid to talk about my fears as a man, or I'm not afraid to cry. Any of that masculine bullshit, sorry, doesn't get in my way of being just a human being and being that real. Um, it affects people, and I connect with people, and you know, I am my father's son, even though I'm not a Baptist preacher. Well, I got yammering, and yes, it is true. I do have hash browns and eggs and bacon. I can smell the bacon. That's all ready for me. I appreciate all of you tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. Thanks for all the purchases. That helps out a lot. Maybe I get to run out to Portland and grab myself that buffing machine so I can get that mirror polish that I'm hoping for. Maybe. But that's for tomorrow. See if it's still available. Counting up my monies, pay my bills, and see what I have left. But soon, my friends, 1,500. 1,500. And we got to enjoy this one because I'm not going to do it again until 5,000. So, you should see my room. Tags everywhere. Thank goodness. All right. Good night, everyone. I am going to. Thanks, Carol. Yeah, I'm strong. You know it. But I'm strong here. I'm strong here. I'd rather be strong here than here, but it helps a little bit of both. All right, my friends, my partners, my rock tribe, rock family, love you all. Have a wonderful night, and you'll hear from me soon. Take care, everyone. I love you. That's my big finger in there. Bye, everyone.